that? Biscuits? I mean, I just read in the New York Times biscuits are one of the worst things you can put into your system. Do you have any idea how many grams of fat there are in a 2.7-ounce biscuit? Oh, at this age, we do not need any biscuits in our diets, let alone our lives.
That is it. That is it. I'm going to have to explain something to you. Obviously, the tofu has leached from your good sense. Biscuits are the ultimate Southern comfort food, so fat and carbs do not count. I ate them when I was sick and lonely. I ate them when company came for dinner, and I ate them on Christmas morning after we opened up our presents. My mama made them, her mama before her made them, and my great-grandma before her made them. And I'll bet the same could be said for everyone in this room. The New York Times is not going to take away this Southern girl's biscuits.
Bernadette, just calm down.
We are way past the time for calm, Cherie. All you upscale, times-eating, sprout-eating kind need to wake up. People don't give a damn about our culture or our way of life. Are paving over our futures and building over our farms and building coffee bars and suburbs and super centers that suck the life out of every main street in every small town. Oh, and they're not going to stop until they've made this country one big homogeneous soulless blur. Well, I'm not going to be quiet about it anymore. They can take away our cotillions. They can laugh at us for using the word y'all. They can even build strip malls on our battlefields. But as long as there is music in Memphis, as long as a peanut grows in Georgia, and as long as I'm alive and can remember the South of my childhood, there will be biscuits on my table. And the day I stop eating them is the day y'all can pry them from my cold, dead Southern hands.
And here's a surprise. Lexi's getting a divorce.
Oh, here's another one. She won't shut up about it.
You know, with each divorce, Lexi seems to be getting more and more bitter. I don't think I've ever seen her so blue.
Oh, hello, my darlings. Isn't it the most gorgeous morning you can remember?
Wow. I would kill to feel that blue just once in my life.
Oh, my clown outfit. Crutches. Do I want to know?
I doubt it. It's not about you.
Okay.
My, your mood certainly has improved. Did a wealthy investment banker just wash up on shore?
Almost as good. I just met the most gorgeous man down at the beach. He's tall with beautiful black hair and just soft silver touches at the temples. And he has the most breathtaking physique. His arms are taut and hard. His calves fairly vibrate with power. And his chest is like sculpted steel.
Oh, he sounds like the underside of my car.
Meeting him down at the dunes just reminded me that I'm still young and sexy and beautiful and sexy, and I won't have any trouble at all finding myself another man. Admit it, I still have the neck of a 30-year-old.
And when they find the rest of us, she's going to be in trouble.
I paid a lot of money for this neck, and I don't think it's very nice to poke fun at another person's appearance.
You know, you're not the only one with a surprise this weekend. I have one too. I left the firm a couple of weeks ago.
What? Oh, but your career's everything to you. This doesn't sound like you at all.
No, this is more like me than I've been in a very long time. You see, when Randall died, I took on hundreds of hours of overtime, and I took on cases that I had no interest in pursuing, just so I wouldn't have to think about my life. And then, about 2 weeks ago, I was cross-examining a witness, and somehow my watch band got tangled in my pearl necklace.
Not your grandmother's pearls.
Oh, no, I think I got these in Malaysia. Anyway, of course, the strand broke, and all I remember is watching the pearls drop to the floor one by one. I couldn't speak or think or move. I just watched. It was like everything was happening in slow motion.
Now, were these pearls cultured or fresh water? Black or white?
They were white and cultured and a 16-inch strand. Would you please just try to follow me here? The next thing I knew, I was in the judge's chambers, lying on the floor, and there were paramedics all around me. Later, my assistant told me that I had crawled around the courtroom floor sobbing, picking up each pearl one by one. Then she told me that the judge had to call a recess and the bailiff had to carry me out.
You know, I bet it was a weak clasp. I've had that happen to me before. Was it silver or
Oh
gold?
my gosh. Would you please forget about the damn necklace? You've missed the whole point of my story.
No, I really didn't. You've had a life-changing experience. The pearls just cascading to the floor clearly symbolized your release of the material and all the trappings of your career-driven life. And, oh, that's irrelevant to who you are and what's inside of you. Of course, your response was to leave the firm. What else could you do?
Wow, Lex. That was just so perceptive. That is exactly how I felt. You know, Lexi, every time I think I know who you are, you throw me a curve.
Well, just give yourself time. You'll find closure.
Jerry Neal, I found my closure. He's 6'3" and thinks I'm the cutest thing on 2 wheels. So, Ron, get out of my dress because I'm going to wear it to dinner with him tonight.
Oh, no, you are not. We only get to be together like this once a year. You are not. Skip it out. Now you found some heartthrob and flip-flops. Our friendship deserves better than that.
Oh, you're one to talk. You've been acting all distant and preoccupied ever since we got here. I don't think it's very nice taking your bad mood out on me.
And I don't understand why you are surprised your marriage ended. Leonard looked like hell at my party. He told me he'd been miserable a long
party?
time.
I did say what party.
Well, so that's what this is all about. You're still mad at what happened at your birthday party.
Cherie had a birthday party?
Well, yes, I am. Now that you have stopped talking about yourself long enough to mention it, you almost ruined the entire evening.
Have you had other parties I haven't known about?
Lexi, you were completely out of line. You were flirting with every man at the party, falling out of your dress. One of the men in particular was my husband, Carl.
Whoa, this is more dirt than we've had in years. Let's burn some trash, girls. Dinah, you got any more of them screwdrivers? Coming up.
Now, let me get this straight. You girls have been having birthday parties all these years. And everyone's been invited. But me.
Jerry Neal, this is not the important issue here. My not inviting you wasn't a slide. It was just one birthday party. I didn't know how hard it'd be for you to get down to Raleigh. I was trying to spare you the stress and the expense.
Sheree, it is not your job to organize everybody's life. So, you made this decision, and then what? Y'all agreed to keep it a secret from poor, little, pitiful Jerry Neal, the unwed mother, the nun gone bad.
You left out Hooker with the stolen handbag.
For your information, Cherie, I was neither falling out of my dress nor was I flirting. Everybody knows that's just the way I communicate with men.
You licked my husband's ear, which we all know has historically been one of your favorite tricks. I think it's high time you found a new way to communicate with men. Now come on, you start talking.
Well, you remember when I got the calling right after graduation? Well, guess what? I got another one.
Darling, we are not Catholic. You just have to walk us through this.
Okay. Well, one day I was working in the shelter, and this mommy came over to me and asked me to hold her baby while she fed her 2-year-old. When I was holding that tiny little baby, the most incredible feeling came over me. I looked into that baby's eyes. It was like a jolt of lightning went right through me. I knew right then and there I wasn't supposed to be a sister anymore. I was supposed to be a mother. So, I quit the convent and I had myself artificially inseminated.
Isn't that sweet? She doesn't even know the other way's more fun.
You could have told us about this a lot sooner, you know.
Well, I wanted to surprise you. And there's been so much to do. Why, howdy. I mean, leaving the sisters and then moving back to Charlottesville to move in with Mother. It's just been one thing after another. I've been busy.
You're certainly bringing this baby in under the wire.
Well, yeah, I sure am. I know that's going to present its own set of challenges. But Granny McFeely always said, when you change horses in the middle of the stream, you are bound to get your boots wet.
Your grandmother was a talkative old gal, wasn't she?
Oh, she sure was. And then when the chimney collapsed and that brick hit her in the head, ain't nobody could shut her up.
Jerry Neal, if you're happy about this, we're happy.
Oh, I'm very happy. Group hug. Okay. We're gonna have a toast. Not yet.
Only if you girls keep slugging it out. These weekends with the four of you are the only fun I have all year. I need the entertainment.
We are not gonna keep fighting. Lexi, is going to apologize for being a self-centered, needy jackass, and then we're just going to let it all go.
I am not apologizing for anything, but I am glad we're getting this all out in the open. And speaking of which, and everyone here would agree, we are sick and tired of you ramming those horrible little hors d'oeuvres down our throats when we're trying to have a good time.
Okay, now we're back on track.
Is this true?
Hey, you gave me up to Lexi. Hell yes, it's true.
You bring a load of the regurgitated ferret food every year, and the minute you leave the room, we throw the whole steaming pile out the window. Ever notice that radioactive circle of scorched earth down by the terrace? That's where your horrible, nasty hors d'oeuvres go to die.
You throw my hors d'oeuvres out the window? Well, that's quite a revelation after 27 years of friendship.
Well, it's obvious to me, and I guess nobody here is going to admit it, but maybe 27 years is enough! What?
Calm down. What are we doing? Everyone just stop right now. For heaven's sakes, we've been friends for half our lifetime. I look at you girls, I see the 18-year-olds that I met at the pool in Winston-Salem. Whatever happened to the faster we swim, the sooner we win? Is anything we're fighting about so important?
Of course not.
Well, then if it's not that important, why are we willing to risk our friendships over it? I'm not. Are you, Lexi?
No.
I can't hear you.
I said no. I don't want to lose this. Our friendship is the one sure thing I've always had to hold on to.